our spectacular campsites on the most remote of tracks, to the workshop and everything in between. Your next episode of Great Off-Road Adventures is just seconds away. Hey everyone, it's Graham from Great Off-Road Adventures. Welcome to another quick review. This is quick review number 4. Now, don't know how much of this is a review as it is a recommendation, but what started the quick review segment was my ARB rubbish bag. Now, after quite a few months of the new setup living on the back of the car, it's time for me to talk about it. Now, this is a custom-made setup courtesy of PM Canvas. So Nathan and Kelly from PM Canvas, they are absolute gurus when it comes to setting this up. I visited them once for about 10 minutes, spoke to them about what ideas I wanted, what I thought would work. Before that, I'd had a look through their Instagram. I'd seen what Nathan had done, looked at it, analysed it and went, it's really quite clever where the weight is distributed and how it's all set up. So I already knew somehow had some idea about how this was going to get set up. And then I thought, if I can take that and add my own ideas, we'll end up with something that I want that is made to suit my car and the way in which Jess and I travel from it. So that's how we ended up with this. I've had it on for 4 months now, and for the first week and a half after the Mundell track, that was my first trip with it, I took all this off and then I went away somewhere, I put it all on, and I've just left it on now because it just suits the car. It's there and it's there when I need it. Now obviously the Max Tracks are a pretty valuable item, and as a result they are secured to the spare tyre by a cable bike lock. So, you know, you're going to need to have some sort of tools to be able to pinch them. And that also goes through cutouts in the canvas, and that secures the whole canvas setup. Yeah, the bags can get taken, but there's quite a lot of stuffing around to get them off. Unless you know what you're doing, it's going to take you quite a bit of time. So anyway, what are my thoughts on it? Well, this has stood up to heaps more abuse than my ARB bag ever did. And the proof's in the pudding. It's still all in one piece. It looks great and it performs great. So what did we do here? Well, we'll start at the top and work our way down. I wanted to maximize as much storage as possible. So up the top here, this little Max Tracks beanie thing that some people have called it, it's actually a mesh storage pocket. So it's just designed to put anything that's wet, grubby, that sort of thing in there. Like it can take a whole snatch strap rolled up in there. So, you know, if you have to use something like that in the mud, yeah, I can put it back in here, or I can put it in the bag, or I can put it in the mesh pocket. If we've been down on the beach and, you know, we want to just throw wet bathers or something, we can throw them in here. The moisture will drain out. It's just a utility pouch, utility bag. It's just secured to the Max Tracks with some elastic sort of bungee and some clips. So literally it's 2 hooks they've got to unhook and can rip this straight off the top. So it's really easy to get to the Max Tracks if I need them when I get bogged. So working our way down the front, we obviously have then the main storage bag. So all using quality zips, quality canvas. It's a huge bag. It's got an inner pocket on the inside here. And in there I keep a tarpaulin, so I can throw that under the car if I need to go under the car to check something or repair something. I can also clip that tarpaulin onto the side of my awning, make more shade if we need. So it's just a handy place to keep it. I also keep a roll of bin liners in here so that, you know, when we're away camping, we just grab a bin liner out, throw all our rubbish in that, tie it off, put it in the bag. Next, you know, skip bin that we get to, we just pull the bin liner out and bin it instead of, you know, having all the loose bits and pieces in the rubbish bag. So that's that. Again, it's huge and it works really well. There's eyelets on the bottom of the bag to obviously drain off any moisture in there. How it's secured to the main sort of tyre wheel cover sort of load carrying setup is pretty clever. So it's secured with these D-ring clips. So all you got to do is just take a bit of tension off and you can unclip it. It then has a second strap in the middle here that then carries more weight on the actual max track. That's just a cam buckle strap. So literally that's how quick it is to get this bag out of the way. And then from there I can get my max tracks off using the traditional max tracks harness, which is incorporated into all this, should I need them in a pickle. So that's very handy. This strap here is another load carrying strap, and that's designed for when I don't have the max tracks. It velcros up over the top of the center cover, takes the weight there. So the bag it's sort of a modular setup. I can use it with the max tracks, I can use it without the max tracks. That's why these straps here have got the adjustability to them, because obviously the max tracks move the bag out a bit. So putting it back together, clip it up, bring your weight distribution strap round, tighten it up with your cam buckle. Nice and easy. I've said it before in my ARB rubbish bag review and probably on a couple other occasions, I really don't like keeping recovery gear in the back of my car. Now, between my old rubbish bag and this one, I kept my snatch strap, some shackles and all that in the back of my car here. And it was when we did the sand recovery techniques when I snapped my CV joint. I actually was in dire need of some recovery gear, an extension strap, and it was in the back of my car. Now, I couldn't actually get into it because of the way that I was stuck. I couldn't open this tyre here. Couldn't open my tailgate. I got a big cargo barrier across the center of the car there. I couldn't get to my recovery gear. I was lucky I was with another person who was able to lend me some of their gear, and I was able to get out in that way. But yeah, that was pretty embarrassing for me, especially as I've always preached with wagons and wheel carriers and drawers, the issues with keeping recovery gear there. I finally got caught out. So this is what I keep in terms of recovery gear in my PM canvas bag. In the side pocket here, keep my equalizer strap. So that's nice and easy to get to. Underneath that, I keep an entire snatch strap as well. So it's sort of, if you got bogged on the beach or you come across someone else that's bogged, it's pretty easy to get the gear out. Obviously the winch is on the front of the car, that's easy to get out as well. So you've got multiple recovery options that are nice and easy to get to. Putting this away, I'll have to move you around to the back and show you the back bag here. That keeps all the rest of my recovery gear in it. So on the back of the wheel here, as you can see, there's this little slimline bag. Now, this was dead space. This is one of the ideas that I spoke to Nathan about, and I said, can we utilize that in any way? And left the guru to do his work, came back with this. And I'm absolutely stoked with the way it works. It attaches to the main wheel cover in the same way that the rubbish bag attaches. Again, nice quality zips. And in here, soft shackles, 2 winch blankets or dampener blankets. So no excuses for not using those. They're nice and easy to get to. Two smaller shackles for my front recovery points for using with the equalizer strap. Another 4.5 or 4 3/4 ton shackle here. And obviously got another one that I can get to if I need from my recovery block back here. So pretty much all your sort of standard recovery gear, the stuff that I've used most often of all my recovery gear being, snatch straps, equalizer straps on the beach, and winch and whatnot for the more sort of technical recovery gear, technical slower speed recoveries. All at hand, all stored in an easily accessible spot if I get bogged. So yeah, very happy with that. And considering I came to grief the other day with not being able to access my gear, I'm very happy I've got this now. And as you can see, it's not difficult to get to, not difficult to put away either. So a few big selling points there for me. With how often Jess and I go away and go traveling, we really need gear now that's easy to use. Otherwise, we just don't end up using it, because if it's a real pain in the backside to have to use, it takes a long time to set up, or it's difficult to get to, we tend not to use it. So, love this bag. Thank you very much, Nathan and Kelly. Really, really impressed with the quality. I'm blown away with the way in which it's performed. You guys took my ideas from my head, turned them into reality, and it blown away. I'm stoked. So guys, in the description below, I'm going to put Nathan's Instagram link. There you can go and check out all his other canvas work. He's made boat covers, canvas covers for utes, heaps of rubbish bags, wheel covers, storage bags, all sorts. So if you need some custom canvas work done, go and check it out and get in touch with him, because obviously all his work's custom made, so pricing changes accordingly. So yeah, get in touch with Nathan and Kelly, they'll be able to help you out. Anyway guys, that's going to wrap up this quick review / recommendation. Happy safe adventuring. Well, hopefully we'll see you in another video. Right here will be the subscribe link, so you can come across and subscribe to my channel. Over here will be the link for all the other reviews that I've done. And yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let us know in the comment section below. Give us a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.